My name is Minty. I need to come up with something catchy to say at the beginning of my video, so I don't really have it. So we're just gonna start playing GRIS today. This wasn't really a game that was super high on my list as something I really wanted to play, but I saw quite often that this is a game that people said that you should play it. I guess it just has that kind of atmosphere and vibe to it. It's just really relaxing, and it's just a good game overall. So, you know, you need to add games onto your channel. So I need to start putting games out. GRIS just happens to be one of them for this season. Let's get into it. You can see on the title screen that it only has new game and exit. It doesn't have like new game load. I mean, not new game, but like load or options or anything like that. It's kind of strange, but maybe it's supposed to get filled in later. So I really tried my best with the audio to make sure everything sounded good, but let's just jump into it, not to waste too much time. Shot my controller. Oh crap, man, that actually is me. I touched my controller to see, like, you know, is this possibly me or is this the cutscene? Nah, this is you. Wait, is A just to drop? Yeah, A just drops you down. Get up. So does B, but it looks like it does it a bit faster. All right. Slow start. I noticed that in the cutscene, they had different art styles switching back and forth. Like when she got really close up to the screen, you could see much more detail, like around her, what was it, her eyes and her lips and stuff like that. And then it kind of went more into like a cartoon style when she was getting knocked around with the hand and everything like that. And same with here, I guess. But you can't really say that about the hair. The hair is clearly more of like a graphic novel type of hairstyle, I would say, or like how they shaded it and whatever. I honestly do not know what the story. Oh shit. I didn't push that. She just dropped on her own. Hey, there we go. Ooh. There it is. Now she can jump. Doesn't drop anymore. All right, awesome. But like I said, I don't know what the story actually is for GRIS. It might be just one of those type of obscure games that you're just enjoying it for the experience, not for the storyline. You're just here for the music that they add in, art style that they have decided to make it, along with just the whole world itself, which I ain't mad at. You know, I like these kind of games, and I like playing these types of games for my channel because it really gives me a chance to just work on commentating. Because, you know, there's nothing happening right here. I'm not gonna sit here and just talk to you about, oh yeah, some ruins. I wonder what happened there, and just stay quiet. It gives me a chance, compared to a game like God of War, I would say, come on. No, let's not say God of War. Let's say Kingdom Hearts, where you get constant cutscenes. You do something, cutscene. You do something, cutscene. So your work is pretty much cut in half, and then while you're fighting, it's just mindless fun fighting. Hold on. Cool. So I don't know if that's like you have to collect those throughout the entire game, or maybe it's an optional thing, or you have to do it in order to complete it. Not sure. But like I was saying, when you're starting off new into being a content creator or even a Twitch streamer, did I miss something there? Hold on. I'm definitely pushing on the buttons, seeing if I have like a cool special ability or something. I do not seem to. Yeah, this is weird because definitely thought I was supposed to go that way. And maybe, hold on. Yep, definitely have to go that way. But like I was saying, with this type of game, you kind of have to ramble on a little bit, you know, as long as it's not nonsense. Like, I'll try to, you know, use different words and not say a lot. That's definitely a killer for me. If I hear somebody talking and they're, oh my god, dude, where am I going? Oh, is this game over? This is over for me. I just can't do anything, so now I have to. So it's different planes, so pretty much I gotta pay attention to that. What could be a background you might be able to walk on. So this, I'm guessing, yep, exactly. So it doesn't look like I can just go around it as if there was like a sidewalk on the side. So I guess I'll just skip it for now and just go up. But with this type of game, it gives me, thank you, practice on commentating. We'll go back to that in a second. Can I jump? No. So that's still on a different plane that you can't just walk up the vines. When it comes to commentating, you really have to be on and just make sure that you're interesting. And think about it, hey, if I was watching this, whoa. Is that gonna, can I jump on that? Nope. You gotta think to yourself, would I be interested in watching this? And if you would say no, then you'd probably need to change something about it. Can I jump on? Gotcha. Ah, let's drop down. Yep, sweet. If you're not interested into yourself, why would you think that other people are going to be interested in you? Wait, is this where I just went? It is, isn't it? It is. I'm just gonna say it is. And I have to go that way. Because I thought about it, and it seems like you always have to have a topic of some sort to talk about in order to be interesting or have something to fill up time. But that doesn't necessarily have to be true, as long as you're not talking about something very mundane and boring, as if, you know, I went to a barbecue and I had some good ribs. Yeah, they really did a great job with those ribs. And that's like the end of the story. That's pretty like boring. Or you're just talking about how like mundane or normal the barbecue was, nobody's gonna care. But if you talk about how good them ribs were in like great detail and like the work that they put into it, etc., now you got something going on there, and people can be like, "Ooh, man, those ribs do sound good. I want some of that." I think this game, no, I don't know if this game is also on the Switch. I know Celeste is, but it definitely seems like the type of game that would be on the Switch. Red, okay. So maybe I have to, throughout the game, change this black and white boring world to a more, I want to say it's pastel. Don't know for sure. But commentating in this kind of game definitely helps because you know you have to do it and cutscenes aren't going to save you. And you don't have maybe a second person to help fill in like the nice flow that you would have like a conversation. So that right there, I think, means that you have to have at least 2 of those orb things in order to complete it. And it looks like I have 3, so I should be good. But who knows for sure if that's what it actually meant. Okay. Even the game volume itself, it doesn't really do you justice because it's so quiet. Okay, so I know for sure for this, you need to have like at least 7 of those things. So we're gonna still walk down and see what it's all about. But it just means I'm pretty sure that you need to have more of those like constellation stars. I really don't want to fall. I don't want to fall. I'm just gonna skip it for now then. Where's this go? Okay, turtles. All right, I'm starting to get it a little bit. We're getting stars to make constellation in the sky, which would potentially mean getting more color up in there as well. So we got, I don't know what constellation we got before, but I guess it turned it red. So maybe that's fine, I guess. Okay, maybe it looks like I actually do have to go this way. Oh, I keep losing my train of thought. So, with having low music, really, I don't think there may not be any other NPC characters or anything like that going on. No fighting. It's just you. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna get off topic again. There's a game coming out. If I can find it on my phone real quick as she's sliding. Sweet. Let me see what it's called. It's... got it. This is a beautiful shot. It's called Sable. Yeah, just from her writing down the sand like that, it reminded me of a game called Sable that I believe is supposed to come out this year. They haven't said when that date's going to be, but I do have it on my list of games because I really try to make sure I'm up to date on what games I think would be interesting for me to play and put on the channel, because you really have to take care of that kind of stuff. I know I've been kind of slipping on games coming out and then I'm playing them maybe a week later or something like that. I think the only game that I played that was new, and I played it like pretty much the same, around the same time that it came out, was probably Kingdom Hearts. When Sea of Solitude came out, I didn't play until like 10 days later. Oh, just got the title screen. Well, good thing there's no fall damage. Yeah, I know with GRIS, this is maybe a 2018, 2017 game. Yes. So late to the party with it. But same with God of War. I know that came out maybe last year, 2018. But because I knew that it was a game that I wasn't very interested in playing, I knew that because I'm now streaming, it gives me a chance to play the game and show my first impressions with it. But for overall, you kind of want to make sure that you're up to date, like I said, with what games are coming out. So let's say for this summer, I know what game's coming out. I know Borderlands 3, that comes out in September. One of the chapters for Life is Strange 2, that comes out at the end of August. But I'm thinking I might just throw that into season 2 because there's really not a lot that I noticed coming out. But I do have like a list of games that came out within the last... What the heck is going on? It looks like it's just a sandstorm. Yeah, it's just a sandstorm. I do have like a list of games coming out for this summer that I want to play and complete, because by the beginning of September, I want to start season 2. Ooh. It's so intense and raw. But I just want to start season 2 for fall because I think that's a good place to start another season instead of continuing on season 1, which was back in January. But because I took maybe 3-4 months of a hiatus, yes, it gave me now time to really spread out the time. Oh crap, I'm not gonna make it. Definitely do not jump when that's happening. Okay. Yeah, basically it's always good to just be up to date with what's coming up, what can you play, so you're not rushing or yikes, didn't want to go when that was happening. But we're gonna let it ride. Because I see a lot of YouTubers, not all of them do playthroughs, and so they just try to find... They just try to... nope. Dang it. can't jump on that? I definitely thought I was gonna milk that. They just try to find any game that they can in order to make it interesting. And I know for me, not every game's gonna interest me, so shit. Which makes it important to plan everything ahead so you know which games are going to interest you and you're not falling behind with the content that you should be knocking out right now. You know, we're going to stay right here because I know another desert. Yep, another desert is going to show up. Cool. So how do I do this? How do I do this? Do it. Do it. I don't know. Alright, well I made it under here, so that's fine. These things can't hurt me, so it doesn't matter. Maybe I needed two of them, that's why. Oh, one for this side and one for the other side. Maybe that's what was happening. Sometimes being a small creator, like right now, kind of sucks. Because you want to do so much, but you know you don't have the resources to do it. But at the same time, that works for me. Push me ahead. You don't have the resources or fan base to do the kind of stuff that you want to do, but starting off small compared to maybe you have like a brother or a friend that can give you maybe like 100,000 subscribers in like the first month or something like that. Unrealistic, but just that's just an example. If you start out small, watch, I'm gonna do it now. Yep. If you start out small, it gives you a chance to learn who you are as a content creator, the kind of games that you like to play, the kind of path that you want your channel to go. And without having so many people to try to impress early on, it gives you that flexibility and freedom to be the person that you feel is the most comfortable. And then once you feel comfortable with what you are, what you're doing, etc., people will start to take note of that. Get it? Got it. Cool, thank you.